Hello and welcome to Longford County Matters. Today I'm in a peat bog on the outskirts of Newtowncashel. In tonight's programme I meet Bogwood sculptor Kevin Casey in Barley Harbour. I then head back to Longford town to meet Michael O'Farrell and Shane Quinn to chat about Longford Cycling Club. And to finish off tonight's show we have a very special second half where I find out about the educational supports available at Longford Women's Link. I'm at Barley Harbour at Casey's Sculptures to meet Kevin Casey to find out how he's followed in his father's footsteps to create magical sculptures out of pieces of bogwood which are over 5,000 years old. So Kevin, how were you first introduced to bogwood sculpture?
When I was young, during my school summer holidays, I worked here in the studio, wood turning, making small vases and sanding and that type of thing. And then I changed from that. When I finished school, I trained and worked as an electrician, and then came back to this work in 1995 full time. So I've been working full-time at this since 1995.
And so you work along your father, Michael Casey?
Yeah, Michael, my father, is retired now, but has in the past. We would combine for certain sculptures, work together. A lot of the smaller stuff that you see here, I would make mainly myself. As I say, Michael has retired, so he takes a backhand to it now.
So you're in charge of the business now, Kevin?
Yeah, you could say that. I am indeed, yeah. I'm in charge of the business now.
And what type of woods do you work with?
There's three woods, mainly bog oak, and another wood is called bog yew. And then there's a third wood called bog deal, or bog pine is the proper word for it. But mostly bog oak and bog yew.
And how does it feel working with something that's probably thousands of years old?
Yeah, when it comes from the bog, it's about 80-85% moisture, so it's very, very wet. It's easy to cut and work with. It's very heavy, but it's easy to cut and work with then. But it can be dry then for maybe 3 to 4 years, naturally air dry, or it can be kiln dried. So when it is really dry, down to maybe 10-12% moisture, it's very hard then. It's very, very tough material.
And how do you come up with the ideas for the sculptures?
Well, some of them, two ways. One is, say, if I use a piece that has come from the bog has created the shape, or nearly created the shape fully. The other way is, say, what you would see some of the herons here, or some of the other sculptures, where I have my own design, I have a template, and I work with that. I cut from a plank of timber. So they would be the two ways I would work.
So the wood, I suppose, dictates the final shape of the piece?
Some of them, yeah. Some of the natural forms, it can dictate what the piece is.
And how long does it take you to work with a piece of wood till you finally come up with the sculpture?
It depends. It depends. It depends on the size of the piece and what you want to bring out from the piece. Some of them are fairly easy to do. Some can take longer. If they're very awkward to work with as well, if you've got many little holes in the wood, to clean all that out and sand that and finish it off, but it can vary. From a small piece could take half a day. Some of the larger pieces could take 6 months.
Do you find that lots of your customers are based outside of Ireland?
Yeah, since I have upgraded recently my website, and it would be about 50-50 at the moment. 50% is from outside the country. Well, maybe not 50%, but it would be close to that. It would be close to that. So people would ring up, either ring up by phone or by email, contact me inquiring about a sculpture and to see what's available or if I can make something for them.
So as well as doing small individual pieces for customers, you've actually been involved in a number of large commissions. Can you tell me about a few of those?
Yeah, indeed. Some of them are located here in Ireland, in Kildare. Another one would be in Athlone. They're both water features, where I would have worked on them, doing the electrical and the plumbing and some of the other work with it as well. One is in Bordnamona headquarters in Newbridge, and the other one is in Athlone Institute of Technology in Athlone. So they're two large water features. They're both done in bog yew. One incorporates some birds, and the other one is a large eagle standing on top of of the water feature. There are two of them that I've helped with, and also in County Westmeath in Mullingar is a private garden that I've made a large oak acorn for their garden. That was one that I'd done myself. And in Maynooth College, there is a large bogwood piece there, natural bogwood piece there as well.
So if people wanted to find out more information about your work, about your showroom here, or maybe to commission something, what could they do?
You can give us a call, you can email us. We have a website, bogoak.ie, and on that you will see various sculpture galleries of my own and of my father Michael's. And from that they can ring and inquire, or they can order a piece directly via email or telephone.
That's wonderful. Thanks so much for chatting to us today.
No, you're welcome. You're welcome.